Jesus, what he's doing is he's pressing in on this personal truth. He wants to engage her personally. And the reason why he does this, the reason why he presses in on that pain point, you're right, the man you're with isn't even your husband, you've had 5 husbands, is because it's only when we're willing to actually look at ourselves, it's only when we're willing to examine ourselves that we're actually able to see who he is. This is that Christian concept that we've talked about before of double knowledge, that your knowledge of God will actually be limited, inherently limited by your lack of self-knowledge. Why? What's Jesus up to by doing this? By pressing in on this wound until she recognizes her sinfulness, her failure, her need of salvation. She can't recognize who he is. She can't see his goodness. Why do the Pharisees not respond to Jesus' word? Jesus said, I came to heal those who are sick. If you're well, I have nothing to give to you. And you think you're well. You think you've got your life all sorted. So what use would you have for me? Again, knowledge of self leads to deeper knowledge of God. Jesus, he shows us who we are so that we can see who he is. This is why we do that uncomfortable work of confession, of actually articulating what's true about me. Fully, deeply, completely true about me. That God, when you call and you ask me to do things, I don't want to do it. That God, when you say I need to turn away from that sin, I don't want to do it. That God, when you say I need to give up my time, my talent, and my treasure to be part of the work that you're doing of extending your kingdom, I don't want to do it. And yet because you've bid me and you ask, I'll do it. I don't actually need to get my feelings sorted out to be obedient. There's another hard truth for us, right? Let me get comfortable with it. Let me get comfortable with the thing that I should do, and then I can do it, right? Jesus is pressing in on this so that she can realize who she is in full and complete transparency so that she can understand who he is. And she begins to understand it. Sir, I perceive that you're a prophet. And so she shifts the conversation, right? Well, this got pretty uncomfortable. You seem to know a lot of things about me. Which mountain should we worship on? We worship on Mount Gerizim. You worship on Jerusalem and Mount Zion. Like, which one should we actually worship on? It sounds like you want to talk about spiritual truths. I'm now interested. Suddenly, you started here, and then you pressed in really deep, and I'm back to like the general truths. Can we get back to there? That feels more comfortable, actually. Which mountain is it? And Jesus, he meets her where she is in that spiritual truth. And then what does he do? He presses back in.